following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Thompson for two.
It's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, and now, good evening and welcome into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we get ready to go for tonight's Battle of the Bees between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Frazee Hornets here from the Hive as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on and what should be an exciting contest. One of those nights, Lance, that's actually bigger than the game of volleyball.
Right, we alluded to this our last game together, Jason, is tonight is Cancer Awareness Night. And you'll have much more to touch on this than I will, but you look at the sea of athletes coming here, and they're all in pink and purple, and the crowds are dressed the same way, and it's just really it's an awesome event. And like you said, money's going to be raised tonight, but it's bigger than the game of volleyball, and I think that's where high school athletics are coming to, Jason. Is it's great to win or lose, but at the end of the night, it's more about creating young adults that are caring and going out into our communities to make our communities better. And tonight is a really a good showing of what that's all about.
And right now, as you can tell, we're early with our pregame show. There's contests taking place tonight. There's a serving contest going on right now between both, I'd say, Perham students and Frazee students. The Yellow Jackets, everyone for that matter, has really been hit by cancer somehow, but the Yellow Jackets definitely have been this year. We will touch on that more as this broadcast rolls on. Also, if you're unable to be here tonight, there are ways to donate. Our owner, Magnitude Mike Mason, set up a Venmo account for Spike Cancer. It's Magnitude Sports, so you can Venmo that if you want to send donations. He's going to write a check to the beneficiaries of one of these two schools tonight for their donations to of their choosing. We'll touch on more about that as this night wears on. But again, that's one way you guys can donate and support. And United Community Bank sponsoring tonight's event, the Battle of the Bees. Everyone in here tonight got in free.
Right, and it allows them to do just what's happening now, put that money towards a really great cause. And I think, Jason, doing these type of games over the last few years, one thing that's really struck me right to my heart is both teams are going to come out and they're going to compete and they want to win, but at the end of tonight, they'll gather together, they'll get a picture taken together, and we all know the Frazee-Perham rivalry, and it's a long-standing tradition. But at the end of the night, it's not the Battle of the Bees, it's the Battle of Cancer tonight. And you've been struck, I've been struck, we all have, and we all have that in our stomach, and it's such a heartwarming thing that overtakes that grief, watching kids come together for something bigger than themselves.
And this is something that they've done every year the last few years. I know when Aaron Mosier was the head coach of the Yellow Jackets, they did that. At the time it started with breast cancer, but now that everyone's been hit by some shape or some form, it's kind of decided to change up each year where they donate to. And Nikki Morrison, in our pregame interview, we touched on that a little bit, and we'll talk more about that during our pregame interview with her. So, yeah, our Gene Sports Shop pregame shows kind of took a different turn, but that's all right tonight. So the captains are starting to meet. We'll take a break, come back, and touch a little bit more about tonight's contest here from the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Something with your hair?
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
And welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Thank you for joining tonight's contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Hornets in what should be a fun one here tonight. First look at a conference rival for each team as the Yellow Jackets come in with a record of 2-1 overall. Frazee comes in with a record of 1-2. And this is a Frazee squad that had New York Mills on the ropes earlier in the year. Led 2-0, lost 3-2, then were defeated 3-0, and then got a win in that mix to be 1-2. The Yellow Jackets, as I talked with Nikki Morrison, which we'll hear momentarily, talked about this is the first time they're coming off a game where they're faced a lot of adversity.
Right, and it was one of those, Jason, that it just really, it kind of snowballed on the Jackets, and I was kind of surprised to see that. I wasn't quite sure how good Detroit Lakes was, and on that night they were really good. But one thing you can say in each one of those sets, it was interesting to see the Yellow Jackets fell behind, but they battled their way back. And I think that's what you can take out of it. I don't think they played their best, and I think they would admit to that. They just didn't get in that flow where they could really get their hitting going. They did more tapping and more setting over. I look for them tonight to just come out with a little bit of vengeance now. They got that one out of the way. Sometimes it's good for an early loss. Then you can regroup, focus on the things that didn't go well, and work into the things that you do well. And I think we'll talk about keys a little bit later, Jason, but I think that's one of them is the Yellow Jackets have to play their game and not play to their opponent's game.
And the unfortunate thing, you don't want to call a game a trap game, but the Yellow Jackets coming in Saturday night, or Friday morning, tomorrow, Saturday in this tournament, they got a top-ranked team in Lakeville North waiting. So if you're the Yellow Jackets, you don't want to get caught looking too far ahead. But anyways, tonight they got to try to take care of business against the Hornets. When we come back after this time out here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show, I'll be joined by Yellow Jacket head coach Nikki Morrison here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit perhamrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
If you're considering a new home or office, the best time to start planning that project is right now. Don't wait and end up behind everyone else in line. Contact Joe at Joe Foltz Construction. Each project starts with a friendly, no-pressure conversation and a simple question: how can we help? Contact Joe Foltz Construction today to start drying up your dream home, commercial building, or major remodeling project. Joe Foltz Construction, treating your building like it's their own. Visit joefoltzconstruction.com or call 218-346-0127.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. I'm Jason Groth, now joined by Pro Volleyball head coach Nikki Morrison, getting ready for a unique night tonight. The United Community Bank Battle of the Bees, always an exciting one when it's against the Hornets here tonight.
Yes, it is. We're very excited for United Community Bank actually to pay for everybody's admission into the game. And then it's for a great cause too, because we are both raising money for specific things that have affected our teams for cancer. So please come on out. We're really, really excited about the game and about the overall cause of why we're playing.
It's been a growing tradition. I know you guys have, both schools have come together for this type of fundraiser tonight. Can you talk about the history behind the fundraiser overall in general?
It really started way back when actually breast cancer started becoming a more well-known people of having breast cancer. So they had started a pink night. And with that, they really started incorporating women's volleyball. And so as that's continued within the last few years now, we've kind of adjusted it because cancer has just become a big issue and multiple or different types of cancer. So now we are kind of shifting gears into raising money for cancer that has affected within our community.
And both teams, as you know, you guys definitely know, as every team knows, has been affected by it. So how nice is to have, even with the competition, the spirit of competition, to have teams come together for a cause like this.
It's amazing. And just the fact that people are donating money towards that, and it's going back more to people that have affected us in our community, and it makes it more personal. And when that happens too, people are a lot more excited about, like, oh, I know where this is going. This is a great thing that we're trying to raise money for. So it just makes it more personal and more meaningful for us and for our schools.
And for those of you that aren't able to be in attendance tonight, that are watching, we have a way on Magnitude Sports. We'll have more details as the broadcast goes on about how you can donate and help out as well. Now, onto the court tonight. You face the Hornets. Always a unique rivalry when you guys get together.
Always. And I feel it's, again, a big rivalry for us, as it is every year. And it ends up being such a battle. And it's always so exciting. And you can just never underestimate either one of us, because it's just that feeling of like, all right, I'm playing my rival team. And I mean, they're literally 10 miles, 9 miles down the road. So it's always a fun game to watch and to be a part of and coach.
Your team this year has kind of faced a lot of adversity, but this is kind of the first time you faced some adversity on the floor where you suffered that tough loss to Detroit Lakes. How important, or what are some of the things you guys are trying to key on and improve from that last game?
More importantly, the things that we're focusing on is what can we improve. We saw a lot of our strengths and against DL, and then we saw some weaknesses that we need to continue to prove on. And that's the game of volleyball, and that's how everything goes, is you always want to find ways to improve. So we've really focused on our serve receive again. That was a big focus for us, and that and then being aggressive on our side, making things run a little bit faster, as we saw against DL. And that was a big adjustment for us, and kudos to them, because DL is a great program.
When you face a team like Detroit Lakes and it kind of exposes some of those weaknesses, is that a good thing to have early in the season so you guys kind of know going down the road?
Absolutely. And it kind of keeps us humble and it keeps us in check of we're still not where we should be, and this is something we need to strive for towards the end of the season.
Now you guys, like you said, the Hornets tonight, what will be some keys for you guys against them tonight?
Serve receive, being consistent with our serve receive, keeping our momentum and eliminating our errors, keeping our errors to 1 to 2 to 3 instead of 6 or 7 or 8 points. That's going to be a really big challenge for us, along with keeping that mental game in check so that we don't go on those long streaks of errors.
That was kind of leading to another question. You mentioned that emotional and mental game. How important is that, especially on another night like tonight where you have a lot of things going on?
Yeah, it's so crucial, and the more that we're learning about ourselves and the world and how to handle situations like that, mental piece is a whole nother part of the game, and handling your emotions and really having those focuses of like, okay, I've made a mistake. How do I bounce back from that and not let that keep affecting me and my team? It's just a whole nother part of the game that just needs to continue to improve, and that is being studied. And it's kind of intriguing, all the stuff that I continue to learn as a coach and how to better coach my players.
Tonight, Frazee, a conference rival, a first look at a conference rival. Is there a little added energy when you face a conference opponent?
Always, always, especially against Frazee because it is such a rival for us. It's just really, really exciting. So I know the girls are really excited for this game.
All right, Nikki, thank you very much and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, that's Perham head coach Nikki Morrison right here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham. Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, as it's the United Community Bank Battle of the Bees here tonight at the Hive on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. Now we'll take a look at our Goose Group keys to the game tonight. Lance, you touched on one of them, and I thought it was battling back from adversity and emotion in a game like tonight against a rival. Another one I think is going to be for the Yellow Jackets. How do you control your emotions? No matter what, with some of the things that have happened this week, in this past week, it's going to be an emotional night.
You know, and it's interesting you said that, Jason, because as much as they're two different keys, they're really intertangled together. The emotions of not playing very well, the emotions of having your first loss. Now tangle that with the emotions of battle of, you know, the cancer night here that we're celebrating, yet it's still a tough thing. And that's a lot of things to keep in check when you're a high school athlete. But I think for the Yellow Jackets, for those things to kind of get kept in check, they have to go back to what they do well, and that starts with feel and hackle. And from there, you build in. But I think when things get a little bit rocky, you want to go back to those that you know you can lean on, and they've been really consistent so far this year.
Those two are two players you can definitely lean on. One thing that I thought Nikki Morrison touched on well in our pregame interview is going to be serve receive. They struggled a little bit against Detroit Lakes. They really need to get their offense in rotation in sets against Frazee tonight.
Well, it was the thing we complimented them on for their first couple games, was a thing that was really their Achilles heel again, and it almost took me back to last year. And I'm not so sure, Jason, that they weren't doing things right. It was simply, I got to give credit where credit's due, and it was the DL service. And they were jump serving. It was on a hard downward plane. And not that it caught the girls by surprise, but I don't think you can replicate that type of serve in practice. And so that's good to see early on. It's a thing that they know they need to work on.
Well, we'll come back. We'll come back after this break here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We'll come back with the J&L Nutrition, the backyard starting lineups here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware, right here in downtown Perham.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
And welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth, joined by Lance Rock once again as we're proudly bringing to you Yellow Jacket activities right here on the Magnitude Sports Network. It's the Battle of the Bees, the Yellow Jackets and the Hornets here on the Magnitude Sports Network on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. And now we'll take a look at our J&L Nutrition in the backyard. Starting lineups. And we talked about facing adversity for the Yellow Jackets. Well, the Frazee Hornets right out of the gate are going to face some adversity tonight as one of their starting players, Ellie Erickson, suffered an injury in warm-ups. She will be out for tonight. Hopefully she's okay as they tend to her, but she will be out. So the starting lineup will change a little bit for Frazee. Junior setter outside hitter Elsie Rotz will get the start. Ryan Eckert, a junior right side hitter. Kate Vigan, a senior middle hitter, right side hitter as well, will start. Madison Olson, a senior setter. Marcella George, a senior outside hitter. And now Jaden Sonnenberg will be inserted into the starting lineup for the Hornets tonight. Head coach is Molly Fairbanks. She's assisted by Taylor Tappy, Katie Hoekstra, and Megan Kelsey. The Yellow Jackets will go like this. Kennedy Pilgrim, a junior outside hitter. Lainey Wacker, a junior setter. Daisy Larson, a senior defensive specialist. Jaden Heckel, a junior outside hitter. Morgan Berkman, a senior middle hitter. And Willow Field, a junior middle hitter. The libero tonight for the Yellow Jackets is Mallory Greif. The libero for Frazee is Haley Selly. The Yellow Jackets are head coached by Nikki Morrison. She's assisted by Andy Paulson and Lydia Rutten. And the Yellow Jackets with a record of 2-1 take on the Hornets with a record of 1-2. And those starting lineups proudly brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the backyard here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. And make sure to stay tuned throughout our broadcast tonight as we have a full slate of things to go through, including our Rivers Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game and our post-game show. Our Play of the Game brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. That all comes in our Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show. And make sure to stay tuned for our EOT Insurance Intermission Report, which will happen between sets all here tonight at The Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network, Lance.
Yeah, well said, Jason. And I look forward to, I think on paper, if you look at it, not being a hometown guy here, but a little bit being a hometown, you would think Perham probably has a little bit of the edge, especially with some key players down for the Hornets. But I just think it's one of those rivalries that you just don't take anything for granted. And hopefully, like you said, you hope the girls bounce back after having a loss against Detroit Lakes, and kind of a painful one when you go out 3-0, and especially when you thought it was going to be, we kind of called it, we thought it might go to 5. So I think it's important tonight, come out to a hot start, do the things that you did early on in the season to get yourself to this place. And I agree with you wholeheartedly, Jason. I think serve receive tonight sets up the whole thing. I think it's the straw that stirs the drink. And if that happens, and Daisy Larson and the crew do what they've done in the past, it's going to be a good night for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets and the Hornets getting ready to square off. Again, it's one of those nights that we talked about, bigger than volleyball as well, as it's Battle Cancer Awareness Night. Throughout the night, you should be able to see on our scoreboard, we'll have a Venmo account. If you want to donate, if you're unable to make it, you can donate a Venmo to Magnitude Sports with Spike Cancer as a subject, and Magnitude will get that check to one of the fundraisers that are being the beneficiaries here tonight. As we're kind of waiting, we know there's going to be a special message delivered by the coaches, so we're kind of, normally at this time we take a break, so we're kind of waiting to see the format and to keep it here if it goes the way we think. But the Yellow Jackets and the Hornets both well represented here in the Hive tonight for this Battle of the Bees.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's the purple and pink, but it sure seems like the Yellow Jacket student section is larger than I have seen it in the past, and they seem very vocal right off the bat.
And the both coaches will speak right now.
First,
Well, welcome to the Hive, and thank you all for coming to support Frazee and Perham and raising money to fight against cancer. All right, in the past year, we have had cancer personally affect our community and our Perham volleyball team. This spring, we lost one of our super fans and supporters of Perham athletics, Ron Peterson, who had a long battle and passed away of pancreatic cancer. He was so positive and supportive of his family, and is one of the best bus drivers we had for all our sporting events. He will be sincerely missed, and we are grateful for all that he did for his granddaughters, Addie and Jaden Hackle, and family, and all the support he has given our Perham volleyball team. We are honoring two people tonight. A week ago, we recently lost another Perham volleyball supporter from our volleyball family. Chad Bergman had a hard-fought battle with esophageal cancer. He was passionate about athletics and his children for attending the school. Chad was able to attend our first game of the season in support of his daughter, Morgan, and the team. And we are so sorry to learn that he passed away soon thereafter. We are grateful he was able to be a part of the start of our season, and our sympathies go out to Morgan and her family. Ron and Chad will be dearly missed, and we are so grateful for all that they have done for our families and for this community. Thank you again to all of you for all of your support and your donations tonight to help us support those dearest to us. Let us have some fun on the court now and honoring them with some great volleyball. Thank you.
Well said by both volleyball coaches tonight. Molly Fairbanks to the Frazee Hornets and her captains, and the Perham Yellow Jackets. We'll take a break and come back with more on the Jean Sports Shop pregame show.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in Nest's beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using Nest's wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, we have you covered. You can wake up with one of our signature or specialty coffee drinks. We hope it makes your day at The Nest.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wallaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today. 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
And once again, welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth alongside Lance Rock as we get ready to go for the United Community Bank Battle of the Bees between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Frazee Hornets. Introductions taking place right now as the Hornets were introduced to the crowd and the Yellow Jackets being introduced right now. The starting lineups again brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the Backyard here in the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. Elsie Ratz, Ryan Eckert, Katie Vigan, Madison Olson, Marcella Georgi, and Jaden Sonnenberg. The libero tonight, Haley Selly. For the Yellow Jackets, Kennedy Pilgrim, Lainey Wacker, Daisy Larson, Jaden Hackle, Morgan Berkman, Willow Thiel. The libero tonight is Mallory Greif.
Yeah, starting lineups, Jason, as I'm thinking about if you're the Frazee Hornets, you're not only on the road, all of a sudden now you are faced with changing your starting lineup minutes before game time. And then you talked about the emotions of today, and all of a sudden, here we are, and it's game time, and maybe the rotation's a little different, but it's kind of been that old adage in sports, it's the next person up. So I'm sure they'll be ready to go, and I'm excited for a great volleyball match.
And we're just moments away from the start of that one. As make sure to send in a donation if you'd like, because it's Spike Cancer Night, cancer awareness. Here you can send it via Venmo to Magnitude Sports with the subject Spike Cancer, and we'll make sure that gets donated if you're unable to be in attendance here tonight. We thank you for tuning in, and thank you for all our sponsors for the support of Yellow Jacket activities here on Magnitude Sports.
And we hope that you were able to hear what a great tribute to a couple of really, really good individuals, Jason and Ron Peterson and Chad Berkman. And Coach Bruns, yeah, there we go, back a couple years. Coach Morrison really did a nice job of holding some obvious emotions in check and delivering what was a real heartfelt and touchful speech. And I think it drove home why this is such an important night.
Indeed, it did, and did a very nice job, did Coach Morrison. As coaches, we know how this kind of affects everyone in different ways, and one of the players that's been affected in the speech is one of our players, so
yep,
we definitely know, and I know you guys know Mr. Ron Peterson, who's for years was at every event.
Right, and granddaughter playing tonight, and grandson playing on the football game tomorrow night, and another one playing at UND, so it runs tight, and that's why once a Yellow Jacket, always a Yellow Jacket, I guess.
And Daisy Larson will serve to start things off with a nice serve there for the Yellow Jackets. Tapping that over on the near side of the Hornets, but there going to the far side, Pilgrim dug up and saved by Olsen. Nice attempt by Libero, and the Hornets get it over, and that gets their fan base riled up ready. Morgan Berkman in the middle gets the kill, and Berkman starts it off for the Yellow Jackets with a very nice kill. And the Yellow Jackets lead 1-0 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
Right, and a great way to start for the Yellow Jackets after a great rally by the Frazee Hornets. They came right back in a perfect setup, and Morgan Berkman, a great kill.
And a block at the net, won by Kennedy Pilgrim. Elsie Rance trying to go on the tough set for her, but Pilgrim was there to get the block, and the Yellow Jackets with the 2-0 lead early going. Now serving Larson, strong serve, too strong. Misses the far line and out of bounds. We'll make it 2-1. Now serving will be Marcelo George. Wacker, the set far side for Hackle, just misses and out. And now we're tied at 2. Nice serve there by George to get it in, and the Yellow Jackets got kind of the rotation that they wanted in the setup, but Hackle sends it wide near side. Now the serve again, Thiel. Pass up ahead, Whacker set there for Kennedy Pilgrim, dug up. Now the pass near side, Rats will converge and send it over. Too far, tapped outs on the block attempt. Yellow Jackets get the points at a 3-2 lead. Now coming in will be Maya Richter to serve.
And I think you can see some of those early emotions, Jason, from both teams, as it'll be interesting to see which one settles in first. And I think that'll be that first quick run that'll kind of turn tide for set one.
Blocked at the net, regrouped, and now Berkman with the set there. Hackle left hand pushes it over. Hornets trying to keep it alive. They do. Larson with the pass up, Hackle or Whacker the set. Berkman's kill attempt blocked at the net, but the Yellow Jackets keep it alive. Hackle with a nice send over. Set near side. Rats skies. Puts that one over. Now Hackle. Dug back up by the Hornets. They're keeping everything alive tonight. Rats sends that over. Larson there for it. Whacker with the set. Now Thiel with the back row sends it to the far corner. Dug up there by a nice shot by the libero, Haley Selig. Now Richter with the dig up pass for the back row attempt for Thiel. Student section's having fun. They're animated tonight. As always, when the Yellow Jackets and the Hornets get together. Nice long rally going here between these two teams. Rats blocked. Whacker the set. Hackle with the soft send over. Sent over to the Hornets. Thiel dug up. And now Berkman sends it over. I don't know when this rally will end. As it's sent over again. Berkman into the nets. And it's now 3-3.
I was thinking I might have to get you a glass of water there in the midst of that, Jason, but what a great rally by both teams.
Haley Selly will serve for the Hornets. Larson. Quick set over by Whacker, but now Berkman has to send it right back. Now for Hackle. He punches it over. Dug up by the Hornets. Rats sends it over. Thiel digs it up. Now Whacker sends it over with the right hand. The Yellow Jackets will have an opportunity here. Thiel up ahead. Now for Hackle, and she gets the kill. Jaden Hackle. The Yellow Jackets set that up nicely with Berkman in the middle and Hackle on the outside, and Hackle gets the kill, and it's 4-3.
Couple of early observations. A new setup, kind of the back set to Willow Thiel when she's in the back, Jason. I like that look. It just gives them one more attack for the Yellow Jackets.
Now the slide in, kill, but outs by Hackle. Look for that near sideline. Wasn't there. And we're tied at 4. Elsie Rats will serve. I really hope Frazee comes up with a new chant soon, as it's 4-4. I'm sorry. As they send that one over, Larson. So Richter into the nets, and the Hornets have the first lead of the night at 5-4.
And I think you called it the best, is two very animated student sections tonight, Jason.
Whacker quick set, sends over. Comes near side. Through the block at the net and the kill. Getting that kill is Kate Vegan. Makes it 6-4 and the Hornets lead by 2. Nice high serve there. Richter passes it up. Now Thiel on the outside. No answer. Marcella George trying to get to that one, but Thiel too much power, and it's 6-5. Now Olivia Pilgrim will come in. As now serving will be Jaden Hackle. Hackle with the serve. Right at the libero. That's Selly. Hackle with the return. Now the free ball, and that's put down. With the kill is Olivia Petron. And the Hornets lead 7-5. Set there for Thiel, put down nicely. And Willow Thiel now the answer for the Yellow Jackets is at 7-6. Kennedy Pilgrim back in as Laney Wacker will step up to serve. Wacker with the serve. Passed up ahead. Sent over. Hackle steps in front of Greif, who's there for the dig. Now a battle at the net. Field sends it over. Quickly set over. Greif there, ready for it. Gets to Wacker. Near side for Olivia Pilgrim blocked it to net, but sent over by the Jackets. Stepping into that one was George, but the Yellow Jackets dig it up. Pilgrim sends that over and stays alive. Now we have a whistle. And it's out. 7-all.
And early impressions, the Hornets really came out fired up, Jason. We talked about who might have that advantage, and it seems like it's them right now. But that's what the Yellow Jackets can afford to do is give that ball back. We've talked about that many times. That's how momentum gets started, and it definitely isn't in the Yellow Jackets' favor right now.
Yep. Frazee with the serve. The Yellow Jackets get the kill, and it's 8-8.
We are, if you hear us chuckling, we're enjoying the student section banter back and forth tonight, and it's all in good fun, and it's all in good taste, and it's fun to see high school athletics be just what it is tonight.
Thiel with a nice serve. Hornets send it over, back to Thiel. Now Wacker up in the middle for Berkman. Off the block, dug up. Now passed to the near side. Thiel. Wacker quickly sends it over, drops it in the middle of the defense with the tip, and the Jackets lead 9-8 on your KLN Family Brands scoreboard. As Steele with the third serve. And it's 10-8.
Nice little run for the Jackets. Hopefully they build off this. They've had some good setups and some good serving has kind of helped them. There's a short one. Right idea, just not quite over the net, but I like the idea on that one.
Madison Olsen will now serve. Nice low line drive serve. Field digs it up. Kennedy Pilgrim blocks at the net, but gets it to go down off the block for the kill, and it's 11-9 Yellow Jackets. Now Daisy Larson comes back in with the back rows. Olivia Pilgrim will exit, and Larson will serve. Nice serve by Larson, and that's a Ruder Family Dentistry ace as she makes it 12-9. Daisy Larson. Larson to serve. Backs up the Frazee defense, gets them running a little bit. Wacker set here, Pilgrim. Nice dig up and save. Now Hackle left hand, gets it down, and it's 13-9.
I've been really impressed tonight, Jason, with Hackle's athleticism. That's at least 2, maybe 3, where she was setting up for the right-hand kill and had to switch to her left hand and kept her balance in midair and found the opening.
Sent over by the Jackets, but it's out and wide. It'll be 13-10. Hornets will serve. Marcella George to serve. George with the serve. Set near side. Pilgrim with the kill. Kennedy Pilgrim with a nice one there. And now Richter will serve. Sent over by Rats. And Berkman in the middle, blocked back right at her. Elsie Rats and Jaden Sonnenberg with the block. And Sonnenberg not initially in the starting lineup, making her presence felt.
Right, and we talked about maybe a little out of rotation, but it doesn't seem that way at all tonight for the Hornets.
Berkman sends that over. Hornets send it back, get the kill. That one was Elsie Ratz. It's now 14-12 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. One thing we talked about with Sonnenberg, not expecting me in the starting lineup. She's playing with zero expectations, zero scouting report, just going in. I'm sure she knows a little bit about the scouting report, but just going in, playing free.
Yep, and sometimes you get the most out of some athletes that way.
And Hackle finds that far sideline, gets the kill, and the Jackets lead 15-12. Now Mallory Greif will come in.
And this is the rotation that against DL that was the most successful for the Yellow Jackets, was with Greif serving in this line. So let's see what the Yellow Jackets do here.
Left-hand kill attempt is good for Hackle.
And unlike the DL night, that was one of my first calls, Jason, that went my way.
It's a perfect start for Lance Rock tonight as the Jackets lead by 4 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
That means I'm 1 for 19 in the last 2 games.
And in MLB, that's a starting spot. It's 17-12 off the miss hit. As the Jackets lead by 5. And we got a timeout. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Interiors by Winkles in Perham has perfected the art of flooring. Contact them today to inquire about design packages that'll be just for you. Interiors by Winkles can help you with nearly any kind of floor, whether it's hardwood, vinyl, tile, or carpet. Stop by for a visit at 1000 East Main Street in Perham. Call 218-346-2924, or you can also visit the website today to get your inspiration at interiorsbywinkles.com.
Out of the timeout, the Yellow Jackets get the points, and it's 18-12. Mallory Greif will continue to serve for the Yellow Jackets. And that one's long. And it's now 19-12. Jackets starting to pull away. I'll tell you what, that's a free point chant is on record and repeat here tonight at the Have from both. And a nice Ruder Family Dentistry ace by Mallory Greif just inside the near sideline. Tonight's one of those nights, almost leave the mic in the crowd and let them do work. As Larson for Wacker near side on the slide. Hackle done up nicely by the Hornets. They send it back over. Theo pushes it over just inside and in front of Haley Shelley for the point, and it's 21-12. And Greif will serve again. And that one sent long. Good idea. She knew where she wanted to go, but was too strong. And Greif will serve with the Jackets up 10 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Wacker to Thiel. Thiel for the kill. No doubt about that one. 23-12. Jackets lead. And we got a timeout. We'll take a break. Jackets lead on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Greif with the serve. The Hornets send it back. Yellow Jackets lead by 11 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Punching that over with a leaping effort there was Vegan, and now it's Thiel with another kill. 24-12 in favor of the Jackets. They're closing in on set number 1. Our EOT Insurance intermission report will come up next after potentially this point, as Thiel is blocked at the net, but Greif saves it. Rat sends it over. Larson up ahead. Pass Thiel, set over. 25-12. Yellow Jackets take it on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. We'll take a break.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit perhamrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets take set 1 convincingly, 25-12. Hornets brought some energy early on in that first set, but the Yellow Jackets just proved to be too much here as the EOT Insurance intermission report rolls on here on the Main Street Sports Media Network.
And early candidate for player of the game would be Greif. Finally got one call right, and she ran the table for the Yellow Jackets. And not only was she serving well, she covered that back row really well. And there were a couple tough plays in there, Jason, and she just swooped right in, put the ball right on the hands of Wacker, and away we went. So look for the Yellow Jackets. It took them a little bit to get rolling. Let's see if they can just gather up here and leave no doubt.
The Yellow Jackets take set 1, 25-12. They get ready to go for set number 2 here on the Magnitude Sports Network, as it's United Community Bank Battle of the Bees and Cancer Awareness Night, as you can see on our screen, on our scoreboard. You can donate to Magnitude Sports with Spike Cancer in the subject line, and that check and that donation will go to a fundraiser in the form of cancer research. And that one is sent out, and the Jackets will take the early lead. And Maya Richter will come in, and she'll start things for the Yellow Jackets serving. Also, may have seen it come across on the bottom of the screen, a split the pot taking place here tonight. A lot of fun activities taking place here in the Hive energetic crowd to boot, and a nice serve there by Richter. Wacker for Berkman in the middle. Gets around the block, but it's dug up nicely. Sent back over. They're going to go to Hackle this time. That's blocked. Hackle, the regroup. Wacker for Berkman. Berkman tips near side, dropped it down. Nice play by Morgan Berkman. Thought about power, saw the opening on the near side, tipped it down for the kill, and the Jackets lead 2-0.
And I think, Jason, she did that in midair. I think she was going up with the intent to do some harm and saw that they were all coming to the middle on the block, and she just tipped it to where they weren't.
Off the block near side. Richard tries to get to it, can't. And the Hornets are on the board 2-1. Now Jones will serve. Richter for Hackle. She calls for it, blocked, pumps it up, now near side. Set up and sent over and inside the line with a nice kill. Ryan Eckerts along the sideline with the kill.
That was a really, usually you think about him coming cross court, and she didn't. She went right down the line and just buried it right on that bright yellow line that you talked about. It's easy to pick out and easy to see. Not to be outdone by Hackle.
Jackets lead 3-2 on the KLN Family Brands scoreboard. And now Mallory Greif will come in to serve again. Greif with another nice serve, has the Hornets reeling, blocked at the net and down. Hackle and Thiel there for the block. And it's 4-2. Greif again with the serve. Right at Selly. Put over by Wacker, sent right back to her. Now to Thiel. Thiel into the net. And it's 4-3. Kate Biggin to serve for the Hornets, trailing 4-3, and it's into the nets. And now Jaden Hackle will serve for the Yellow Jackets. Jackets lead 5-3 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Hackle into the net.
And again, right now it seems like it's a battle of unforced errors, and I think the Yellow Jackets, again, when they went on that run, you got to regather yourself, regroup, do what you do well, and bring that energy back into it.
Nice serve by Rats. This time has the Jackets running. Hackle sends it over. Set up near side. And a nice kill there. Putting that down with authority, Ryan Eckerts. And we're all knotted at 5. Jackets and the Hornets tied at 5 in the Battle of the Bees, brought to you by Oof. The oof is for the serve, which was short. As I was trying to say, the Battle of the Bees tonight, brought to you by the United Community Bank. Thank them for their sponsorship and support of tonight's event. Everyone in here in the Hive tonight got in free, courtesy of United Community Bank. Set here near side, pushed over, Hackle. Now sent over, finding the near sideline. Nice job. Was that one. And getting the kill there was Olivia Petron. Found the near sideline and the hole in the Yellow Jacket defense to make it 6-6.
And again, I know the Yellow Jackets kind of rolled as there's another unforced error with the long serve, but I know the Yellow Jackets kind of rolled after it was tight to begin with, but I don't think their passing's been as crisp as Coach Morrison would like tonight. It just seems like they're a little off. They're giving some free shots, and there again, we're matching unforced errors. So things we got to clean up for the Yellow Jackets, especially as they roll into this tournament this weekend, that Jason will touch on a little bit more later on in the match.
After another service there, the Hornets will get the serve, and it's Kennedy Pilgrim gets the kill. Nice diving attempt by Sally, but Pilgrim gets the kill, and the Jackets lead 8-7. On the KLM Family Brand scoreboard. Daisy Larson comes in for the Jackets. Larson with the serve. Sent over by the Hornets. Field. Set near side for Pilgrim. She finds the far side and gets the kill. 9-7 in favor of the Jackets. We'll see. The Hornets might try to stem the tide here, maybe call timeout as the momentum's starting to build up for the Yellow Jackets.
And one of the things, maybe it's in the game plan tonight, but the Yellow Jackets aren't moving their serve very much, Jason. It's kind of like dead down the middle. I'd like to see them get the Hornets moving a little bit more and try to get them out of their early offense.
Pilgrim with another kill, that time right at George, or excuse me, Selly again. And part of that, Lance, might be that scouting report, knowing who's the one that struggles, and they're picking her out. As Larson will serve again. Gets the signal from Morrison and then sends it long. Makes it 10-8.
There's just kind of, I guess I catch myself, Jason. There's just kind of a buzz in the, no pun, well, I guess there's a pun intended, but there's just kind of a buzz in the crowd tonight. It's just kind of overtaking me at times.
Berkman gets that over, then it's into the net by the Hornets. Makes it 11-8, and Maya Richter will serve. Richter to serve. Off the top of the net, Berkman there winds up and puts that down with authority. Morgan Berkman with the kill makes it 12-8. That free one, her eyes, I think, got wide open, and she put that one down.
You took the words out of my mouth. You could see her, one of the terms was like licking her chops. She was just ready to go for the kill. But again, here it comes back on the Yellow Jackets. Jason, I think this would almost be over if we wouldn't keep giving the serve back to them.
Marcella George now to serve for the Hornets. Berkman again finds the opening and buries it. Makes it 14-9. Excuse me, getting ahead of myself. 13-9 on the KLM Family Brand scoreboard.
And again, I'm going to make the call here because every time I have it, this is the rotation that we were in where we made the run. And Greif she's been the one who's moved the Hornets out of their traditional spot. And of course, right when we say that, there's a tip over the block. And so much for that run.
That's the Lance Rock with the call that we know.
Yep, right back on track. I'll stop at 1 for 2 tonight.
As the Hornets serve. Richter, Wacker, near side Hackle off the block. Hornets keep it alive. Sent through. Field. Quickly sent back by the Hornets. Tapped down, Hackle dug up nicely for a moment by George. Unable to control it though. And then the Hornets can't get to it. It goes into the Yellow Jacket fans here on the near side. Makes it 14-10 on the KLM Family Brand scoreboard. Yellow Jackets won set number 1, 25-12. Lead this one 14-10 on the Magnitude Sports Network as Jaden Hackle will serve. Hackle, the short serve that time. Near side sent over by the Hornets now. It's Olivia Pilgrim trying to set up the attack near side. And they find it down the middle with a nice kill by Jaden Sonnenberg. And the Hornets having a little bit of life, trailing 14-11 on the KLM Family Brand scoreboard. Our EOT Insurance Intermission Report coming up following the conclusion of this set. And then we got a full post-game show as well, as we'll get you set up and ready to go for tomorrow night's action on the gridiron as Olivia Pilgrim finds the near sideline and drops it in for a kill. That's coming up in the Soda Res Carpeting, Soda Properties Zero Res Carpeting post-game show, where we will name your player of the game, brought to you by Rivers Edge Cabinetry as well as your play of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Right, and I'm glad you can do all that, Jason, and we just want to thank all of our sponsors for making this happen, and of course, we've mentioned it multiple times, United Community Bank getting everybody into this event for free.
Miscommunication there by the Yellow Jackets allows the Hornets to take advantage of the unforced error, makes it 15-12. Eckert will serve. Tackle up ahead. Far side for Kennedy. Pilgrim gets the inside line. Just inside that line, and those yellow lines just pop off the beautiful floor here at the Hive. As Steele with another serve. And that one's dropped in and a nice kill near side for Marcella George. Makes it 16-13.
And it's just one of those seesaw games, Jason, and it's amazing. You think the Yellow Jackets are up by more than 3, kind of the way they've been playing, but again, it's unforced errors and a little bit of miscommunication is really keeping the Hornets in, and I shouldn't say just that. Hornets have played really scrappy tonight as well.
Berkman with the set. Pilgrim finds inside for the kill. As the Yellow Jackets make it 17-13, and a change there. May have noticed Berkman was in the back row on that one.
Yeah, and I think sometimes you just got to shake things up, and that's maybe what Coach Morrison is doing a little bit, is just getting some different players in different positions.
And Daisy Larson with the Reuter Family Dentistry ace. Makes it 18-13. Larson with the serve. Sent over, blocks the net, tipped back. Larson will have to send it over, the opportunity for the Hornets here. Petron into the net. It's going to be tough sledding for her to get it through Hackle and Berkman, but it goes into the nets, and it's 19-13.
And it's almost like this script has been written out, Jason. Both of these have been really close sets till about 15-13, 16-13, and both times the Yellow Jackets have made a run. Let's see if they continue this, is what they did and put them away in the last set.
And Berkman there for the kill for the Jackets, makes it 20-13. And it looks like Molly Fairbanks is going to let the Hornets play through and battle, as it's 20-13 on your KLM Family Brands scoreboard. And Pilgrim there for the free one. Kennedy Pilgrim with the kill, 21-13 Jackets. And there's the timeouts. Jackets lead 21-13 here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wababy?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
And welcome back. The Yellow Jackets lead 21-13. Daisy Larson with the serve, a nice serve right away. And the Jackets lead 22-13. Frazee kind of struggled with the serve receive portion of their game tonight, and the Yellow Jackets have been able to get them out of sorts. And Larson with another nice powerful serve this time. As they go near side, sent over. Wacker with the set for Pilgrim. She's blocked. Tries to send it back to save it, but no one's there. And it's 22-14.
Absolute right idea. Just the Yellow Jackets were creeping up to the net and maybe not expecting that back set, but not a bad play and something that I think will the Yellow Jackets can use in the future here.
For Hackle, and she gets that one in on the near side. And it's 23-14, Jackets lead. And Richter will serve. Into the nets. Makes it 23-15. Now serving will be Marcella George. George trying to go on a run for the Hornets, trailing by 8 with the high serve. Thiel there. Berkman on the slide. Dug up by Sally. Pushed back over and out. And it's 24-15. Yellow Jackets set point lead. This one by 9 and looking to close and have a 2-0 lead. Greif to serve. Greif almost gets the ace, but it's sent over Larson. Now Greif in the back row. Greif passing up ahead. Now Thiel. Thiel too strong. 24-16, so the Hornets stave off one set point. Looks like between games we'll have some more unique activities. As the Hornets at the serve, Richter. Up ahead, Thiel. Thiel pushes it over. The Hornets scrambling, keep it alive. Greif to Wacker. Now Thiel. Thiel looks for the far corner. Saved. Sent over. Larson. Wacker. Thiel pushes it over. Saved again by the Hornets. Near side, Rats. Tips it down, comes back over, and it's out. Just along the near sideline. And it's 24-17.
My predictions have been way off, Jason, but I think the Yellow Jackets getting the victory here. They seem real unsettled on going to the outside. Let's get a quick hit in the middle. We don't have to, but that would have been my prediction.
And just like that, the serve into the net, the Jackets take set 2. They lead the match 2-0 as they won set 1 25-12. They take set 2 25-17. When we come back, we'll have our EUT Insurance intermission report on the Main Street Sports Network.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Well, welcome back to the Hive. Jason Grove of Lance Rock, the Yellow Jackets here on your EAOT Insurance Report. Lead 2-0. They won the first set 25-12. Took set number 2 25-17. Used the run through the middle to kind of pull away and get some success from the Hornets. But the Hornets showed a lot of fights in game number 2 compared to game number 1. And the Hornets kind of battling against some adversity. Cadence Mayfield, the senior, out tonight as well. And then earlier in warm-ups, Elliot Erickson got hurt, and she's unable to play tonight. So she is out. So the Hornets short-handed, trailing 2-0. Yellow Jackets looking to return to the win column after a tough loss to Detroit Lakes. And then after this, they get ready for a very tough tournament where they go to the Southwest Minnesota Showcase in Marshall, and they open up against Lakeville North, who's one of the top teams in the state already. So that's going to be a tough draw for the Yellow Jackets. Always is when they go down to that showcase. And it's one of those type of tournaments you get to find out a lot about yourself, team bonding, and a lot of other things that can happen during those events.
Well, and I think it goes back to one of those old adages that I used to hear from Coach Mosier, former wrestling coaches: iron sharpens iron, or steel sharpens steel. And sometimes you just go and I think if you're the Yellow Jackets, you don't go into that thinking, hey, we're going to win this tournament or whatever. You go, hey, we're going to play the best. We're going to see where we're at. We're going to see the things we need to work on. And you go from there, and you come home with a lot of things that you can get better at. And then you put it into practice, and then you bring it back to the Hive. And when you play teams that are more local, you're battle tested.
The Battle of the Bees will head to the third set. The Yellow Jackets looking to close it out. The Hornets looking to force a fourth, as Daisy Larson will start it off with the serve. That far side, Thiel in the back row. Thiel will send it over. Selling, pass up ahead, set near side. Blocked there as Vigan couldn't get the kill through the middle block, and it's now 1-0 Jackets on your KLN Friendly Brandon scoreboard. Thank you for tuning in tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. We still have a fun evening still ahead of us as this rolls on. As Rats with it, Larson pass up ahead for Hackle. Selly, near side Rats, pushes it over. Berkman saves it to the back. Now Larson will send it over. Hackle at the net, keeps it alive. Berkman skies up and gets the kill. Makes it 2-0. But Morgan Berkman really coming on strong, set 2 and 3 so far for the Jackets tonight. Made some adjustments, I think, against that middle block, and it's really worked out well. There's a block there, Berkman and Pilgrim. Now Berkman again. Ooh, she goes into the net. No. The Hornets are into the nets. And it's 3-0 Jackets.
One of the things you brought up Morgan Berkman's name a few times tonight, Jason, and it seems to me she's swinging more freely. And it's kind of got that oomph behind, using one of your terms, and there was that for the Hornets. But she just seems like she's so confident at the net, and this bodes well if you're a Yellow Jacket fan.
I'll see Rats with the kill for Frazee. The Hornets will serve, and it's long. Marcella George with the long serve. Maya Richter will serve with the Jackets leading 4-1.
And I didn't mean to, Jason's cracking up here with me, but she really is hitting the ball well, and I'm really impressed tonight. And she's putting herself into contention. There's another block for the player of the game, and it's fun to see. It's almost picked up the rest of the Yellow Jackets, Jason. They've got a spring in their step now, and it's kind of stemming from Morgan Berkman's play at the net, and that's so awesome to see. And it's something that's really going to bode well for the Yellow Jackets in the future if she can continue to do this.
Richter, Wacker, now Hackle pushes it over. Hornets keep it alive, come near side, Rats. Berkman keeps it up, Wacker now back for Berkman. And she got the Hornets tracing, and again, it's 6-1 now after the hit by Berkman. Now Richter will serve again as the Yellow Jackets taking control of set 3. And that serve has the Hornets reeling, and it's sent out.
And now we talked about it earlier, Jason. They're starting to serve to make the Hornets move a little bit in the back row, and that's causing grief for their offense. And so great job by the Yellow Jackets. They really feel like they finally got into their groove here.
And there's a Reuter Family Dentistry ace by Maya Richter, makes it 8-1.
Beautiful short serve on that one.
It's kind of taken a little bit of the air out of the gym as this third set.
It's hard to have because you get one of the student sections going and not the other, and I think that kind of took that air away.
And sending it long, there was Eckerts, and it's now 9-1. And the Yellow Jackets doing what they need to do, and that's put a team away. And it's still a lot left, but they look to be on their way to putting a team away.
And I think that bodes well for this weekend going to the tournament. If you can leave tonight feeling that confidence, and we're starting to see them swing more freely. I'm okay with a mistake like that because Hackle was going for the swing. The other night against Detroit Lakes, they didn't. It was always a tap over. It was always just trying to not make a mistake. I would rather see them play freely like this and go after it.
Now going to the back row, Richter will push that over. And blocked down at the nets for the Yellow Jackets. They make it 11-2. And now Mallory Greif will come in to serve. Greif really kind of got the service game rolling for the Jackets that you've been touching about. She'll serve here. Nice strong serve there, and it's got the Hornets reeling. Hackle with the kill. Makes it 11-2.
And isn't it amazing, Jason, when a few athletes get rolling, the rest of them seem to follow suit. Now the Yellow Jackets are just really explosive from every spot on the floor right now.
Greif with the serve. And that one's sent long on the attempt by Sonnenberg. And it's 12-2 on your KLM Family Brand scoreboard. The Jackets lead by 10. And Greif will serve again. And now there's a timeout called by the Hornets. We'll take a break. Yellow Jackets lead by 10 on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Mallory Greif with the Reuter Family Dentistry ace makes it 13-2. As she steps up again to the service line all the timeout with another strong serve. Larson pushes that up. Now will be sent over by Field. Set near side. Rats into the nets. And it's 14-2 in favor of the Jackets. Make sure to stay tuned for our post-game show. Brought to you by Soda Properties and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We'll have your Rivers Edge Cabinetry player of the game and your Farm Bureau Insurance play of the game. Field with the kill. 15-2 in favor of the Jackets. And now Greif will continue to serve. Greif with the serve. Nice serve on the near side. They have to send it over, and that's Thiel will send it right back far side. Sully there to save it. Blocked at the net, but down. As Ryan Eckert wins that battle with Willow Field, but makes it 15-3. And Elsie Ratz will serve. Thiel. Near side. And the net of Greif there saves it nicely. Off the block, Greif passes it up ahead to Wacker. Near side, Hackle. Tipped over, Richter. For Field, too strong. Makes it 15-4. Frazee student section trying to do their best to keep their girls in the battle. And Elsie Ratz will serve. Into the net, Eckert. As Hackle and Field were there for the block, goes in the net. Greta Razor will check in. Yellow Jackets lead 16-4 on the KLN Family Brands scoreboard. As Hackle will serve. A nice serve there by Hackle and a Reuter Family Dentistry ace. From Jaden Hackle makes it 17-4. Allison Bessler will come in for the Hornets. Another strong serve by the Jackets. And that one's just tucked in for a kill. Makes it 17-5. As Ryan Eckert will serve. Coming back in with Marcella George. Up ahead, Razor gets the kill. Greta Razor skies. That kills one down inside the line.
And that's pretty impressive when you step into the third set, Jason, and you haven't been in there that long, and your first swing is a laser right down the line.
And now Lainey Wacker will serve. 18-5, Wacker with a nice serve. George sends that over, Greif gets to it. Pass far ahead, Thiel. Sent over George long. Makes it 19-5. As Wacker will serve, that's a low one off the tape, gets the ace. A Reuter Family Dentistry ace right there, makes it 20-5. Wacker to serve. There's Pilgrim. Just gets it inside the line. Kennedy Pilgrim with another kill, having a nice night as well for the Jackets, makes it 21-5.
And I'm not trying to overkill this point, and you mentioned it once before, Jason, but having those lines in yellow, it really does we're across court, and you could see that one was in, and that might have been a questionable call. Some places where the line isn't there. And
Laney Wacker with the Reuter Family Dentistry ace makes it 22-5 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Mitch Anderson is probably smiling hearing about that for the gym. A great rave reviews of the new floor here at the Hive. As that one goes into the net, makes it 23-5. As Wacker looking to serve this one out.
Again, you got to give the Hornets credit. They battled those first two, just a little too much Yellow Jackets in this third one, and the Yellow Jackets just really seemed like their confidence turned on in this third set.
Now Razor with the kill. And it's 24-5. Wacker with the serve. Put down by Thiel, and that will do it. The Yellow Jackets pick up a 25-5 Game 3 victory. They close out the match and win this one by a score of 3-0. We'll take a break, come back with your Soda Properties Zero Res postgame show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
Welcome back to the Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Tonight, a nice victory for the Yellow Jackets. They improved to 3-1 with a 25-12, 25-17, and 25-5 victory over the Frazee Hornets tonight here on the Magnitude Sports Media, on the Magnitude Sports Network. And Lance, just a dominating third set by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that's about as good as a team can play it. When you hold and rally scoring a team to 5, you're doing a lot of things right. Obviously, you're serving well, and then you are serve receiving, and you're not giving them a chance. And a little bit of a slow start for the Jackets, but I credit some of that to the Frazee Hornets and their gritty play. And then it was just too much Yellow Jackets in the end. And I was just happy with all the weapons we saw tonight. And Coach Morrison's obviously building to what their offense can be towards the playoff run. And we saw a few new cogs to that tonight, Jason.
We did indeed, and we'll talk to one of those new cogs when we take this time out. We come back with your Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Rivers Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of Rivers Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality.
How has United Community Bank helped Snacks Plus grow throughout these years?
United Community has been, we came to Perham in 2004, and the way we got connected with United Community is the family that we bought the business from at that time, they banked here. So we obviously needed a partner in that part of it, and they've been great. I mean, every step of the way. Every time we have needed a partner and needed help with doing a project, which has been many, they've been right there.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
And welcome back into the Hive here on the Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show. We're now joined by our Rivers Edge Cabinetry player of the game, Morgan Berkman. Morgan, exciting night and an outstanding battle tonight with Frazee. First of all, what was kind of going through your mind when you faced the Hornets tonight?
We didn't want to underestimate them. They are a great team. We just found open spots and just kept our energy up and played together.
It seemed like hitting-wise, especially that second set, you made some adjustments that really kind of got your guys rolling. What were some things that you saw that opened up for you in that game?
As a hitter, you have to look before you hit, and then they had some open spots just short and deep, and which every team does. We did too, and we just happened to kind of get them spots. I don't know.
Morgan, I was super impressed with how you hit the ball tonight. You seemed like you had a lot of energy. Your up was really quick. Do you have a preferred spot? Are you more comfortable on the outside or are you more comfortable on the inside?
I'm position-wise. Yeah, I play middle. I like playing middle.
But you're versatile enough to play both. What do you look for in the middle? It's a real quick set. Do you have time to look? What do you look for when that set's coming your way?
Just open spots. I don't know.
Yeah, because tonight I think of one in particular. You were going up, and I swore you were going to kill it, and you dumped it over to the right-hand side.
Sometimes you can kind of peek your eyes over and just still have track of the ball and just pick out those spots.
Super impressed with you and your play tonight.
Thank you.
Your back row tonight, I got to say, Mallory Greif really kind of got you guys rolling with her playing the back row. When you see them playing the way they do and getting the ball up for you guys in that spot, what's that like? What kind of goes through your mind?
Amazing. Without a pass, we can't do anything. So, yeah, they killed it tonight back there.
Now you guys kind of get off a tough loss. You come back with a nice victory tonight, and now you get ready for a strong tournament in Marshall. What are some things you kind of hoping to build on when you go down there?
We play really good teams. It's fun to learn what different things they do, too, and I don't know. They're really good teams, too. I don't know.
Well, Morgan, thank you very much. Nice game tonight. Yeah. We appreciate you stopping by here. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in Nest's beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using Nest's wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, we have you covered. You can wake up with one of our signature or specialty coffee drinks. We hope it makes your day at The Nest.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show rolls along. Yellow Jackets earned a 25-12, 25-17, and 25-5 victory tonight over the Frazee Hornets. Again, we'd like to thank Morgan Berkman, our Rivers Edge chemistry player of the game, coming by to stop and chat with us. And now we're going to talk about our player of the game, our play of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, and it is Mallory Greif and what she kind of brought on with a nice run in that first set on the service game.
And I know you'll love this one, Jason. I've been waiting when we were talking about the player of the game. It kind of reminded me of the Packers coach talking about their two running backs. It was 1A and 1A, and there wasn't much separation between them. The same could have been said with the player of the game. I was early going with Greif, and then Berkman just played so well towards the middle to the end of the game. But it was really Greif when it was tight and really tightly contested. And I remember, because it's the only call I've gotten right in like the last 3 weeks, where I said she's the one that's kind of catalyst making the run. And I think it was 16-13 or 15-13 when she stepped up to the service line, Jason. And all of a sudden we looked up and the Yellow Jackets had won 25-13, and she just kind of took control of the game. And not only that, she came back and did it again in set 3, and along with her play, it was really a nice showing by Greif tonight as well.
Well, it's kind of fitting, those two as her close friends, and during the change, when Berkman comes out in the back row, it's Greif that's coming in the libero spot, and it's kind of fitting in the libero pick in Greif that's picked up where Berkman left off when she went off the court.
Right, and you can tell that they are each other's best cheerleader. And there's no waiting. There's no like I wish I was still in the game. They go right to the bench and they cheer for each other as well as do the other Yellow Jackets. And I think that's the one thing I'm seeing this year, Jason, that I'm really loving about this team. It's team first. And you can say that all you want, and it's such a cliche. But you can tell when a team is really rooting for each other, and it doesn't matter who's getting the kill. It doesn't matter who's getting the ace. And I just get that sense right now that they're really starting to gel that way.
Indeed they are, as they improved to 3-1 with the victory, 25-12, 25-17, and 25-5 over the Frazee Hornets. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back here on the Soda Property Zero Res postgame show to talk a little bit more about things up ahead on the week ahead here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you. River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality. Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena.
So my first visit here was very different than any other dental experience that I've really ever had. The first, coming in the first door with the front office staff, they were very welcoming. And then Ryan kind of gave a tour of the facility, which I thought was something really kind of exceptional. Really liked how he showed the dentist's credentials in the hallway, and really talked about how important continuing education is to their providers.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets earn the 25-12, 25-17, and 25-5 victory tonight over the Frazee Hornets, as it was the Battle of the Bees, and also a night that was bigger than just volleyball as well, as it was the Cancer Awareness Night with donations going to support groups of families that have been affected by that. The Yellow Jackets, as you heard before in the game, Nikki Morrison talking about two members of the Yellow Jacket community that have recently passed away and lost the battle of cancer and the impact that it's had, and now this is hopefully going to help support them during this trying time.
Right, and all kinds of things going on tonight, from kids getting to serve, trying to win prizes, to 50-50 raffle, to you guys at home helping out, maybe sending to Venmo through Magnitude Sports. Just all kinds of really cool things going, and it's just a great reminder on this night of Battle of the Bees, Jason, that sports are such a big part of kids' lives. They're such a big part of adults' lives. They're such a big part of the community, obviously, by the sponsorship we have in Magnitude. And all of those things, none of them are more important than each other. And that's why I think I went to watching these girls play together and watching football teams and softball teams and any type of team. When you start playing for each other, it's just such a great thing to watch. And I'm starting to see that out of the Yellow Jackets, and I'm proud of them and proud of the coaching staff for pulling those things together, because there's lots of distractions in these kids' lives, and some had a lot of them in the last few weeks here. And they've just stayed strong together, and you watch them build, and the Yellow Jacket student section was huge tonight, and I think they gave some energy when maybe it wasn't there for the Yellow Jackets right out of the gates.
And tonight the Yellow Jackets get that win tonight over Frazee. And now we'll turn our attention to the gridiron tomorrow night. The Perham Yellow Jackets take on the Thief River Falls Prowlers. You can see that here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Lance, I'm not going to ask you to dive too much into that contest, because knowing your role with the football program, but Perham and Thief River, when they get together, it's always a hard-hitting game, though.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those that it's kind of odd, Jason, that it's such a rivalry, but it really is. We went back to the tennis team, the girls' tennis team with Jamison Miller and all the girls, and that was the first time that they had beat them, and how big of accomplishment that felt for them. And I go back to the wrestling programs from the last few years, and it seems like it's been, the DLs, the Perhams, the Thief Rivers, that it just seems like there's a rivalry there, even though the distance is so great. And I don't think you can expect anything less tomorrow night. And again, talk about emotions. I just remember myself as that first opening home game. It didn't matter if I was a freshman standing on the sidelines or a senior. There's just something that sends a shiver down your spine when you take Friday night lights and you get to run out on your home field. And for the Yellow Jackets, that's going to be their opening night at home after winning at Park Rapids last week. So, again, I think it's going to be a great game. Two historically good programs are going to do battle, and that always makes for a fun evening.
We'll have that call for you tomorrow night. Kickoff is at 7. Pregame show roughly around 6:40, and we'll be joined on the pregame show by head coach Aaron Velde as well, and we're looking forward to that tomorrow night. We thank you for tuning in tonight. We'd like to thank all our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible here on the Magnitude Sports Network. For Lance Rock, the color guy tonight, and also Ryan Bowman helping out with the buttons tonight, I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.